Former President Donald Trump has intensified his criticism of Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker following a violent weekend in Chicago in which 6 people were killed and at least 24 others injured by gunfire. Trump, who has recently emphasized law and order policies as part of his political messaging, took to Truth Social to slam Pritzker as incompetent, accusing him of failing to address Chicago's gun violence. Trump warned that if Pritzker did not take immediate action, his administration would intervene. The comments come amid Trump's broader effort to portray Democratic-led cities as crime-ridden and poorly managed, an argument he is using to justify deploying federal law enforcement and even National Guard troops to urban centers. Earlier this year, Trump signed an executive order allowing federal police and the National Guard to intervene in Washington, D.C., and he has hinted that Chicago could be next on his list. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson have responded aggressively, calling Trump's rhetoric dangerous and unconstitutional. The Illinois governor accused Trump of abusing federal power for political purposes, dismissing the former president's remarks as a power grab aimed at undermining local leadership. Pritzker also fired back at Trump's mocking comments about his weight, saying with irony that people like us can spot each other. Ironically, Pritzker himself has been at the center of media speculation about his own physical transformation, as noticeable weight loss has fueled rumors of a potential 2028 presidential run. Several political strategists have pointed to his slimmer appearance as evidence that Pritzker is preparing for a higher national profile, suggesting that candidates often undergo physical changes to appeal to voters. Republican strategist David Cockle remarked that, if you want to look younger and healthier as a presidential hopeful, losing weight makes sense, while Democratic advisor Mark McKinnon added that Pritzker's transformation looks like a candidate getting ready for a fight. Pritzker's situation echoes similar cases where prominent politicians like former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo shed significant weight ahead of national campaigns, fueling speculation about their ambitions. Trump's criticism of Chicago comes as the city faces complex challenges but also some signs of improvement. According to city data, violent crime in Chicago has declined significantly in recent months, with a reported 22% decrease in violent offenses during the first half of 2025 compared to the previous year. There were 573 homicides reported in 2024, a number that has remained relatively stable compared to past years, but the recent violent weekend has reignited debate over crime policy. Pritzker has consistently rejected Trump's proposals to send in federal troops, arguing that Chicago's law enforcement agencies are capable of handling public safety concerns without federal intervention. Mayor Brandon Johnson further escalated the dispute by signing an executive order barring Chicago police from cooperating with federal law enforcement or National Guard troops deployed by the Trump administration. Johnson denounced Trump's actions as authoritarian and unconstitutional, emphasizing that the city would not allow its residents to be subjected to militarized policing. He accused Trump of weaponizing law enforcement to target cities with Democratic leadership, likening the move to political theater, rather than a genuine attempt to curb crime. Civil rights groups have also weighed in, expressing concern that federal intervention in Chicago would disproportionately affect minority communities and erode trust between law enforcement and residents. Trump's strategy has drawn criticism for politicizing public safety, yet it also resonates with his base, who view him as a tough-on-crime leader willing